talk about what an intervening conviction is and how it affects the expungement process?
Something that was added to the expungement legislation that went into effect in 2021, and it also affects automatic, is this concept of an intervening conviction or a conviction that falls in the waiting period of another conviction. So each conviction in Michigan is eligible, if it's eligible for expungement, has a waiting period. And the waiting period is calculated based on the last thing that happened in your case. So whether the last thing was your discharge from probation, you were released from parole, maybe you served time in jail and that was it. And the waiting period starts to run on that date. And depending on the offense, your waiting period is either 3, 5, or 7 years. Um, if you have another conviction in that waiting period, so say you're within your 5-year waiting period, you had a driving on a suspended license conviction, you will not be eligible to expunge the conviction with that 5-year waiting period that you're trying to expunge until that intervening conviction can be expunged. And so we have clients who come to us with several convictions because now an unlimited number of misdemeanors can be expunged if you have no more than 3 felonies, with exceptions and exclusions. And so we've been forced to file things in a staggered manner. And so somebody might have 4 convictions that are all about 2 years apart, but we have to do them one at a time. We have to file them in a way that the intervening conviction is expunged, then we can go back. And so we kind of work our way backwards. So sometimes we're able to file it, and depending on the court, we can kind of arrange the hearing dates in a way that would make sense for our clients so that we can kind of expunge them in a staggered order. There are some courts who will restart that waiting period. And so we've convinced several jurisdictions that if you restart the waiting period at the time of the intervening conviction, then that person should be eligible. So there are many judges and courts who have adopted this and are doing it, and there are several who don't think that is the correct interpretation of the law. And so it's slowed us down, and we really pride ourselves on being fast and helping as many people expunge their convictions as we can.